Welcome everyone to the video, and before I start talking about the truth about gear, I just want to let you know I have completed the third preseason mission, and if you sign up as one of my supporters, you will be getting, I have 945 coupons for the stamina chest. 50 stamina, 2 chests will be sent to your account. If you click on the link in the description for support, all you have to do is log in and click creator support, and you will go ahead and get the perks. You will help the channel and get things rolling. So let's talk about today's video. And today is the truth about gear. Now, for those of you who have played games like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes or other turn-based combat games, you might as well know that gear is what makes or breaks you. So we need to talk about gear, and there's all different elements of the characters that you can upgrade. You can upgrade their skills. You can awaken them. You can upgrade their chivalry. You could advance their stars and level them up. But what separates your stuff from other people's stuff is the ability to craft good gear. And the truth of the matter is, it is going to take you many attempts. It is going to be a grind to get stronger gear, and it is going to take lots of RNG. It's going to be a lot of randomness, which is going to go into the gear process. For example, on your rings, you want all speed rings. You want the primary stat to be speed. This is a turn-based game. Speed is king. Speed is amazing. Then you want your secondaries for the items that you don't have. Speed is the primary. You want secondaries of speed. So what do? You have wonderful stat change stones, which allow you get one a day from doing an equipment dungeon, and you get 20 a month if you buy the Knight's Pass. Now, this will randomly change a substat for you. So if you start off a gear item, let's say we go into this gear piece right here. This gear piece has critical strike damage and HP. Now, if I do the stat change stone on here, it's going to give one of the two stats of that choosing for it. So you could change the stat until you get speed or until you get something that you really want. That is important with the stat change stones. Let's talk about equipment. So the main way you're going to get equipment is through either the equipment dungeon, or you're going to get it through crafting. Crafting is the most important part. So if you do your equipment dungeons, you have 3 dungeons. You have YSK, who's going to give you attack gear, crit gear, and speed gear. If you have a guy like Bedivere or K, crit and attack are big sets, so that's important to farm. Apalia is going to give you defense, life, and drain. Life is super important for your healers, as most of them have the base stat of the health for their heals. So this is also a very important one. And then you have your keepsake sets, which you need to awaken your characters. 1 star gets you the belt, 3 star gets you the orb. Orbs have speed primary, so that's a huge one to get. And then 6 star is the banner. And when you craft these sets, you get nice perks and bonuses. But the reason to do these equipment dungeons is because of the materials that you're getting. These materials at the bottom of the screen are the materials that you need in order to craft certain gear. If we go to the gear crafting right now, the equipment crafting, you have different sets of gear. You have 3 to 4 star gear. This is when you first start out in the game. This is going to be your most common ways. And you can pick the type that you want. Then once you get to 3 to 4 star, the harder one after that is 4 to 5 star, which uses more of the rarer materials. that is going to be the next step for you. And then finally, you're going to get to 5 to 6 star gear. And this is where doing the dungeons, the equipment dungeons, and also doing the Forbidden Dungeon is going to help you. Because in the Forbidden Dungeon, if we go to the shop and we go to the special shop, Forbidden Dungeon shop, right here, we can buy special crafting selection that you're going to need for equipment and keepsakes. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and buy these right here. I'm going to buy these selectors, which are super important. Now, as you can see, I have 75 of them. If we select and use, these are going to be the pieces that you need for the sets that you want to craft. I want to craft Vigor Rings, 6 star Vigor Rings. So I need these Mythic Moonstone Lake Stones. You can also get them in the main story through Hell Mode. If you got to work on your team so that you could get further on, these are the nodes that will allow you to potentially drop these materials. So you can farm your equipment dungeon, you could farm hell nodes and get your pieces. We're going to go ahead and craft a piece right now on the video. So it's all RNG and you're going to have to be doing a lot of crafting. You can always change the substats with the stat change stones. Save those. Those are very important. So we're going to do a ring and let's see if RNG is on our favor. As you can see, I have 180 of these moons right here. And since I've been doing the equipment dungeons, I have 1,055 of these pieces right here, the Ignots of Beauty, which are very important. So then you have the other option, which are to use these pieces right here, and that will give you a better chance. That will give you a better chance for a higher grade and rarity. So we're definitely going to use them. So we're going to use these two. We're going to craft the Vigor set, and let us hope for a Vigor ring. Let's see what we get. If we don't get it, we got to try again. Okay, this is a 5-star Vigor ring. This is not what we're looking for. We're looking for a 6-star. And the primary on this one is defense. So that is bad. You cannot change the primary stat on gear. You can only change the substats. So we're going to try again. Vigor set. Let's activate these and craft. Do we get a 6-star Vigor ring? No, we get a 5-star. This is attack speed. This is useful. This I can use. The other part of gear, which is amazing, is once you have the gear, as long as you don't delete it, you will have it forever for your account. That's why gear is so important. You could take the gear set. If I want all the gear pieces, if you look at the stats on my Morgan, she has very high attack, very high crit rate, very high effect accuracy. If I want these stats on any character, all I have to do is pay gold to move the gear, and the gear will stay. So that is the best part about gear. So it is the longest grind in the game to get good gear, but it is well worth it. It is well worth it. So you need to just take that into account on your accounts, because the difference, if we go into the Coliseum and we go ahead and do a match, the difference of whoever is faster makes a difference in the best parts of the game. So right now I just went first with my Morgan. Right now I'm at a huge advantage. Right now they're all frozen. My guys are going. I have keepsake sets that allow you to attack again when someone gets killed. I have great gear. I have pretty great gear. I'm in Master 1. It's worth it. If you're starting off, start off at 3 to 4 star gear. It's going to take a while. Get the best you can get. You can always later on go for better gear. Another tip for you, which is worthwhile, and it's worth the gems, is to go into your inventory and buy the inventory slots. As you can see here, I have 1,500. That is the max. It does cost gems to get it, but it is certainly worth it and highly recommended for your gear. So you have keepsakes and you have regular gear. I've done a gear guide video, so if you want to see more about that, that is there. Let's go ahead and craft another Vigor ring for the hell of it, and let's try to get a 6-star Vigor speed ring, because that's my next goal. Okay, 6-star, we got it. We got it. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I don't care so much about the defense or HP right now. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I can always use the stat change stones to change it up. But now I have a Vigor speed ring. So we are going to go to the inventory. That is ours forever. Let me find it. Let me find it. I'm excited. If you look at all these Vigor speed rings, if we want to change the stat, we could change the stat. Let's try to get rid of the defense. Let's try to get rid of the defense. Okay, we got attack. Let's try to get rid of that defense. Critical strike damage, that could be good. Okay, we got HP. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to keep it as that. So that's how you can change things up. We're going to enhance it. There we go. Now it's a 51 speed ring. That is beautiful. You guys are luck. You guys are luck because it takes a lot of RNG to get that. Let's go to our heroes and let's see who needs the speed ring. I believe, yes, Gillian needs a speed ring. Okay, so as we can see right here, let's find it. Let's find it. There it is. Okay, so we've just increased her speed by 9. Now, if I want to change this further, I would go for more effect accuracy. I would use the stat change stones for effect accuracy. But stat change stones are so rare in the game that it might be better to just go for speed substats. So we're going to equip this ring, and now we've just upgraded 9 speed on her. And we could use that speed ring that was on Gillian on another character. This is going to be super vital for Alliance Wars. When Alliance Wars come out, you are going to need a lot of teams and they are going to need good gear. So your Alliance will be super happy when you craft these sets. Now, some of the gear sets you can get, like my Bedivere sets, I have a lot of 6-star gear. I have a 6-star attack ring. I got that from YSK. It is possible. You get number 10, you farm it, you do a lot on auto, you can certainly get it. And then what you're looking for on the substats, you're looking for the speed. If you don't have it, use the stat change stones and get them because that is super important. So this concludes my video on gear. Subscribe for more King Arthur comment and let me know in the comments below if this helped you out. Also, I have those codes, so click as a supporter, be a supporter for the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me out, gets me more exposure, and also I can send you free codes for stamina and other goodies, whatever Netmarble sends me. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care.